Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video tutorial, and in this video we'll talk about link widget, which is newly introduced in Flutter 2.0. So we will take the example of our existing catalog application which we have used for Navigator 2.0 and everything else as well. So this is basically our login page. Inside it, I'll run it first of all, and I also have Android device and iOS device. We will see how link widget can be very useful for us, if especially when you have to deal with Flutter for web as well. Let's say you are making a project for Flutter for web which will run on mobile apps as well, then link widget can be very useful. But to make it work, first of all you have to go to your pubspec.yml and you have to add a package. So the package is URL launcher. I'm sure you might have used it before, but you might have been using the launch method which comes with the URL launcher, but this time it's different and I'll show you how it is different. So first of all, what we will do, we will run this project, let's say in Chrome, because our this tutorial is mainly focused on web, but it can work on mobile side as well. So I'll show you how this works. So we will run this project on web first, and then we will add the code to use the link widget. So when I run this code, also there's one more thing which I want to tell you, that when I made a portfolio application, a lot of people were asking, how we can navigate to the link on to next page. Let's say if I click on a GitHub button or Facebook button or LinkedIn button, I want to open that URL in the next page, like how you do on web when you click on open link in a new tab, something like this. So if you see this this particular tutorial and this particular application, this is a login page, and when we click on login, it throws us to the home page. Now what I want to do, I want to add a button over here which will be, let's say, navigate to Codepool. I want to open my website called codepool.dev. So what I have to do, I will go inside the code, and let's say here I am using this login button. Before that, I will use something called a link widget. So I'll say link, and link widget is basically you have to import it as well. So you have to import URL launcher. Now you have to give few parameters here. So link has this is not the link which I want. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the link widget. Yeah, this is the link widget where you get the URI. So the first parameter is URI. So we will say URI.parse, and we have to parse the URL. So let's say the URL is codepool.dev. So this is my URL, and now I have to give a builder. Builder is nothing but you will get a context, and you will also get a follow link which you can use, and then this is all you have to do. And then I can just say return elevated button, for example, and what will happen on press of it, we will use this function which is follow link, and for the child we can just say a text, and we can say Codepool, go to Codepool, for example, like this, something like this. Okay, so that's all you have to do. So this is a link widget which will, and let me add some size box as well, 20 of height. Okay, so this is the link widget which you can directly use now, and the benefits are so many. I'll show you all the benefits. So now if you see, this is the go to Codepool button here, you can see. Now if I'll click on it, so first benefit is that if you will use launch or something just for the hack, then you won't get this URL on hover. So if I hover on this button, you can see we get this cool in the bottom part, you can see we get this URL as well. So if you can see the URL here this area is URL. So this is the advantage which you get. And now if I click on it, so you will see, okay, let me just, we have to do a hot restart, I guess. So there is a hot restart issue with this Flutter web thing. So now if I clicked it, you can see codepool.dev opened, but in the same tab. Okay, so that's something which I don't want to do. So I'll go back, and this time what I can do, so there are various parameters I can provide to this widget which can help me in getting the job done. So here one more parameter is target. So target can be used for link target. Okay, so link target can be there, link target, and it can be blank, target blank if you have used web, self, and default target. So default target is automatically there. Self means it will open on the same page, and blank means it will open on the next page. For mobile apps it can be a little bit different, but let's try with the hot restart again. Let's just click here and let's go back here. and let's do a hot restart by reloading the application. Now if I click on go to Codepur, then you will see that it opened on the new page. So as you can see, this is opened on the new page. So that is the advantage of this particular thing. Now I'll also run it on iOS first. So, and also guys, if you're running it on Mac OS, it will open the your application URL to the browser. So it will open the default browser and it will open that URL. So now we are running it on iPhone 12 Pro Max simulator, and we will see what is the difference. So if you go to this default target, so there is something called default target. So if you hover here, you can see the on Android the default is blank, on the web the default is self, and on iOS default is self for web URLs and blank for non-web URLs. So that's something you should know. Now if it, let's say if it is default target for iOS, so here is the iOS. If I click on go to Codepur, you can see it opened it on the browser, right? Okay, so this is something which you can do, but let's say you want to open it inside the app, like how you use Twitter, Facebook and all those things. So you can just set link target dot self dot restart, and then we will be here. And now if I click here, then you can see it opened it inside the application. It is not opening it on the browser, right? It is opening inside the application as a web view. So this is the uses of this particular thing, but this is not it guys. What you can do apart from this is basically you can also navigate to your own routes. Okay, so for example, I can, rather than using this URL, I can say my routes.home route. Okay, so this is what I showed you in the Navigator 2.0 as well, but without link widget. So basically now what you can do, if you will click over here, let me do a hot restart over here. So hot restart, and now if I'll click on here, it will actually jump me to this particular page, which is the home page. So that's the advantage which you get with this link widget. And similarly, I can also run it on Android. And let's go back to codepur.dev. There's one more thing which I want to mention. If your Android application is using let's say the API as of now more than 30 or 30, then you might have to go to Android folder and the app, and in the manifest, whether you are using debug or main, so in the manifest you might have to add few queries for the intent queries, which is for HTTPS, telephone and all these things. So you have to use that. It's some kind of new thing which Android has introduced. So now this is Pixel 4 XL. Now if I'll click on go to Codepur, you can see it opened it in the self browser, right? It is not opening it on the on a different browser. So if I just say blank, then it should let's do hot restart, then it should open in the Chrome. So now if I click here, so you can see this time it opened it in the browser. So it's pretty good. And now if I change it back to, let's say, okay, URI is URI.parse and my routes.home route, or in fact you can go to cart route just for the sake of trying it out, right? So now if I do that, so now if I click here, so you can see I can directly go to the cart route. So basically the idea is that on web you get the advantage of hover effect, you get the advantage of sending it to new page or the same page. On mobile side, you can even, like, you know, open it on the app itself, or you can open it in a browser. So all these things comes with just a single widget, which is a link widget. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, then press the like button for Flutter 2.0 for bringing this widget. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not the subscriber already, and also press on the bell icon to get future updates, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, take care.